Okay. Amazing, Megan. Can I have your cameras on, please?
7.
Yes. Now, 14.2 we did, okay, and 14.3 also we did. Then this I gave to read at home, this whole story. And 14.1 we did, and we did grammar, that is present participle and past participle. We covered this. Now there is writing exercise. Writing exercise. Now there is a term called message writing. Gandhiji wrote a confessional note to his father expressing his feelings. Now, a note can be a message which you can create to give some information to somebody. Suppose you go to your friend's house and find that he's not at home. What would you do? You could give your friend's neighbor a message to be conveyed to him. Or you could write a note and slip it under your friend's door or tape it on the door. A message that is important information which you want your friend to know. Now, once what happened was that I was very young, around maybe in seventh standard, maybe sixth or seventh standard I was in, and my father had to suddenly leave. Okay, like my father had to go for some work. So what my dad did is he took a slip of paper and he wrote that the keys is in the jar of sugar. Okay. He wrote in the paper, on the paper, that keys are in the jar of sugar. And he put that, he rolled the paper, folded the paper, and put it in the door frame. Okay. Somewhere in the door frame. So when I came and opened the door, like usually there are two doors. One is like the outside door, okay, that has the metal thing attached to it, metal sheet attached to it. We can see through it. Then inside is the main wooden door. So when I opened the outer door, and then inside the main wooden door, there was a paper attached, and then I took and I read it, and it was written that the keys are in the jar of sugar. And I went in the kitchen. Okay, our kitchen was like previously in our home, the kitchen was outside. Okay, outside the and like kitchen was in at the exterior portion, and our main rooms were inside. Okay, so kitchen was just, it wasn't locked, and I went in the kitchen, then took the sugar from took the sugar jar, and from the sugar jar I inside the sugar jar I found the keys. So then I took the keys and then I unlocked the door and went in. So, and shortly after, my dad came. Now, what happens is, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So that was a message. Okay, that's an example of a message. Now, same way, Gandhiji wrote a confessional note to his father expressing his feelings. Okay, because he couldn't find it in him to tell. Sometimes we have to write to somebody because we cannot tell them. Maybe because they are not there. Okay, or maybe because we cannot gather the courage to go and tell them if we are confessing, if we are telling something crucial. That time, a message is written. It contains some information that you want the other person to know. It contains some information which you want the other person to know. Consider the following situation. Krishnan and Atul are classmates. Krishnan is out shopping when Atul comes to his house. Atul writes a short note for his friend. He leaves the note with Krishnan's neighbor and requests him to give it to Krishnan. This is a message. He put the date 11 July 2002 and time. Krishnan, I came to your house to return your book. You were not there. I'll come again tomorrow at the same time. Let me know if you will be at home. And he put his phone number and wrote his name. Yeah. Now, now, there are some things to keep in mind when you are writing a message. Is a message is always brief because it deals with only the important points. Okay, brief means it is short. Then it is clear and accurate means that to the point you write. Okay, you write in a clear language. You write it accurate. It's true, correct. Okay, it does not include direct speech. Okay, it can be written informally. Okay, direct speech means you don't have to write it in like very direct. Okay, um, it does not contain address. Address is not there. Then sometimes it contains a contact number. Sometimes it can contain a contact number, and it has a brief salutation. Names brief salutation means in short, the person who is writing it will write their name. Okay, like Krishna. Okay, and it includes only time and date, and it carries only the name of the writer at the bottom. Okay. Usually in this letter, um, the name to whom he is writing is also written, and who is writing is also written. Okay, both the names are written, but mainly we just write the name of the writer. Do you think Gandhiji like wrote both the names in the letter?
Wait, both the names of like him and
The his father, him and his father.
I don't think he put his father. I think he probably just put his name.
Yes, yes. Sometimes we don't put the name of the person to whom we are writing because we are directly handling it, directly handing it over to that person only. Okay. We are sometimes directly handing it over to that person. Like he just gave the message to his father, the note to his father, right? And sometimes it's not even necessary to write your name, even. Okay, if it's very obvious to the sender, then sometimes it's okay to not even write your name. Now, imagine that you need money to buy a book for school. You take 50 rupees from your father's shirt pocket without telling him about it. You know that your father will be confused and angry when he finds the money missing. You decide to write a short note to explain to him what you have done in that. Can you do this right now? Do this right now. In about 5 to 6 sentences, you have to explain to your father what you did. Okay. Now, from Gandhiji's letter, we learned about three main things. Okay. From his message. What were they? First, confess. Okay. Confess.
Like,
Tell what you
it,
did.
like say I'm sorry for that, like that.
Yes. Apologize.
Mm.
Okay. First, you say that you did this. Then you apologize that you did that. And then you promise that it will not happen again. Okay? You promise that it will not happen again. So, including these three things in your message, write a message to your father, that you like have taken 50 rupees, that you took 50 rupees from his shirt pocket. Why did you took? Okay? Confess it, mention the reason, apologize, and make a promise.
Ma'am, do we have to write it like in the format that was shown in the last page?
You have to write it in format,
In that format, like yeah, this one.
in this format.
Like with
Phone number is unnecessary.
yeah,
Okay. Your dad's name is unnecessary. You can write dear dad.
yep,
Okay. But putting the exact name is unnecessary.
yep,
Okay. You
Ma'am,
can put your name
ma'am,
plus
date?
enter.
Ma'am, date?
Date is also optional here, like in this one, because you will just go and give it to your dad, right? It's
yeah,
not like your dad will come later in the night. You are going to place the message on your dad's study, yeah, in your dad's study or on his table. No,
right,
if you're going to give it directly to him, then date and time is not necessary. If you're putting the letter now and dad will come 4 hours later, 8 hours later, or tomorrow morning, next day morning, then you can put date and time.
yeah.
Okay.
So is he writing the note the same day that he stole the money for the book?
Is he writing the same day? You can assume it. You can assume he's writing the same day. I'm leaving it up to you. You can give a reference as to when you stole the money, like today morning, or if you are writing it the next day and the previous day you stole. So, last evening, or yesterday morning, I, like that.
Okay, okay. I'm done, ma'am.
Okay. You're done too?
Done, ma'am.
Okay. So, all of you have to read it one by one. Okay, read it out. Amaze, you can go first.
Okay. I wrote, Father, yesterday evening, I took money from your shirt pocket without telling you. I took 50 rupees and I feel very guilty about it. I'm writing this note to apologize for what I've done. I'm very sorry I stole the money from you. I promise to never do it again. Next time I need money, I'll ask you. Amaze. I just wrote amaze at the end.
Okay, good. Amaze. Let's make it.
I wrote, Dear Dad, today morning I had taken 50 rupees from your pocket to buy a book that I need for school. Sorry for taking the money without your permission. I promise to never take money from you without asking. Read it.
Okay. Good, Megan. Edric.
Yes, ma'am. I wrote 7 July 2025, 3:15 p.m. Dear Dad, I stole 50 rupees from your shirt pocket today morning. I wanted to buy a book for school. I'm sorry if you were confused or angry to steal any money from anyone. I promise not to do such a thing. Edric.
Okay. Very good. Good, Edric. Okay. Well done, all of you all. Pretty good. Okay. And like when you're writing, usually make sure that never do it for just the sake of writing. Like when if you write when you're going to write messages, or when you will be in the situation where you'll actually have to write a message to somebody, put all your heart in it. Okay, like be sincere about it. If you're apologizing, be sincere about the apology. Okay, and write it with emotions. Like express what you're feeling. Nicely express what you're feeling in words.
Ma'am?
That yes, Andrew.
Like I wrote, I'm sorry if you are confused or angry.
I'm sorry if you are confused or angry. You have to write, I'm sorry that I like stole money or that I took money without your permission or without asking you. Okay?
Yes, yes,
So yeah, change it. Do change the phrasing a little bit and always write the message from your heart. Okay? Even I did like when I used to um, like when I was young in my school days and I needed to tell somebody something and I couldn't find the courage to do it, one of my friends or somebody, I wrote it down and gave it in. Did that a couple of times. So that works. Okay, when you're writing it with your heart, it works. Yeah. What have you learned? At some point of time, all of us make mistakes and wrong choices. It could be deliberate or unintentional. Like Gandhiji, many adolescents or teenagers experiment with smoking and other risky behavior, even though they know that this is a bad habit and will also upset their parents. Such behaviors can risk health and safety of young people. They are likely to get trapped in an unhealthy habit for a lifetime. You also hurt your loved ones when you do these things. But if you take Gandhiji as a role model and confess your wrongdoing, explain to the person you have hurt why you behaved the way you did, ask for forgiveness, and promise to never repeat it, you will have peace of mind and also be respected for your truthfulness. A positive relationship with your parents, where there is openness, trust, and sharing, is an important factor that will help you to correct your mistakes, overcome harmful habits, and become a responsible human being. Okay, so it's mostly telling us to remember before acting. Okay, means before doing any action, You have to think about what consequences it's going to bring. Some things are bad for our health, it's bad for our mental peace, okay, and some things are also like not good for our family. When we are indulging in some habits, when we are getting ourselves involved in bad company, it might also affect our relationship with our parents, okay, our behavior, the way we are feeling. It will take a toll on our emotions, okay, and then subsequently on your health, okay, like mental well-being and physical well-being are connected. If you are not in the state of mental well-being, then it is going to affect your physical abilities too, okay, like you will like if you're constantly under stress, pressure, then it will affect your sleep cycle. It will affect your like eating habits. So and it will affect your relationship with your parents, friends, the people who are close to you. So very important to monitor what we are doing, monitor our habits, our lifestyle, okay, and staying connected with the people close to us. Okay. Now, they have more of terminal questions. Let's take a look at them. Gandhiji and his friend smoked cigarette stubs and stalks of some plants. Do you think they were right in doing so? Give your opinion.
Ma'am,
Yes, Edric.
ma'am, I don't think they were right because smoking has very serious health effects.
Yes, yes, that's right. Any other opinion?
Yeah, I would also say that that's wrong.
Mm-hmm. That's wrong. Smoking is very wrong. But if we take a look at another perspective, from their perspective, they wanted to try something new, right? They have seen their uncle do it and they wanted to try it for pleasure. Right, that is
But
a
it's
basic
true.
adolescent.
It's a
Yes,
people around you that can
yes,
so have a
influence
cause.
you.
Yeah.
They can influence you to try out something, even though like you will not at that point of time you will not understand its deadly effects. But Gandhiji understand it. He understood it at a later point of time. After one point came where he understood all the effects of that. Okay, so it's sometimes the people around us who influences us. Sometimes it's the social media. It's the trend that's going on that we want to do, want to try out. Okay. Now, why did Gandhiji and his friend want to commit suicide? Do you think suicide is a solution to problems?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Yes, not at all. Now, why did they want to commit suicide?
Because they didn't have independence. Okay.
Yes, because they felt lack of independence. They felt that they cannot do anything, okay, independently. They had to ask permission for everything. They felt that sense of like asking permission and that burden of it. So they wanted to commit suicide. But then they understood that suicide is not a solution to their problems. Yeah. Gandhiji took gold from his brother's armlet. Do you think his action was correct or incorrect? Give reasons for your answer.
Ma'am,
Yes, Andrew.
uh, uh, it was not correct because stealing from others is very wrong.
Yes, it was incorrect because stealing is very wrong. That's right. Any other opinion?
He had a good reason for it. He wanted to pay off his debt, but
Yes,
he should have probably asked. It isn't good to
yes,
just steal.
Yes, he should have probably asked. He should have suggested his brother. Okay. Or like chipping gold, secretly bringing money and paying off his brother's debt. Gandhiji thought it is a good thing to do, but in reality, what he did was stealing. Like he did was stealing, which is a wrong thing. Even if we steal for right cause, stealing is in itself a wrong thing, which should not be done. Same way, a lot of times you will face situations in life where the situation will require you to do something wrong. Okay, but it will make you feel as if you are doing it for a right cause. Okay, like your best friend is in a problem with the teacher. Okay, the teacher calls you and asks you. Okay, now what you want to, you have like choice at that place. You will have choice that either you can lie and save your friend. Okay, you can lie or save your friend, or you can say the truth. Okay, or you can say the truth. That would be like another option. So that time you have to make a choice that lying, okay, to save your friend, or telling the truth. Okay. So if you lie, your friend will get scolded, might get the punishment. Okay. But if you say the truth, if you say the truth, your friend might get a punishment. Okay. Might get in trouble more with the teacher. But if you lie, he will be saved. But when you say the truth, your friend will be disciplined. Okay. And he might not repeat that mistake again. Right. Because it will bring discipline in him. But if you lie, your friend will tell you next time to lie again. You might lie again to save him. You might have to lie again to save him. Right. So that is why you have to not do things which are wrong, even though you feel that doing so, even though you feel that you are doing right, but the thing is actually wrong. Always avoid doing that. Okay, be it stealing, be it lying, okay, be it giving a false testimony, avoid those things. Okay, don't do that. Okay, now, why did his father weep when he heard Gandhiji's confession? Why do you think his father wept when he heard his confession, when he read his confession?
Right. It's because he felt bad that Gandhiji never told him this, maybe, and also because he felt also happy that he apologized, that he knew. I think that's what I think.
Yes, you are correct. Both the things are correct. Both will come in this answer. One is because he came to know that Gandhiji did it, okay, and then he was also touched by Gandhiji's truthfulness. Okay, he was happy that Gandhiji was truthful about it, that Gandhiji confessed to him, okay, and he was like full of compassion. So both the reasons are there as to why his father wept. Okay, now you see your friend stealing. How will you deal with the situation? What will you say or what will you do?
Yes.
Yes, Edric. What will you do when you see your friend is stealing?
Like I'll say, don't steal without asking. It's wrong. Next time, ask and then you'll get it.
Okay. Yes, that is right, Edric. Ask and then like first you have to ask. Okay, and not don't ask for stealing. Okay, like ask and then steal. Okay, don't do that because some things are there that we just cannot take. Okay, we cannot take. So, but if like there is something that you think that if you ask the person, they might give you, okay. If you ask the person, they might give you like cookies at your friend's house, okay, in their kitchen. They are like stored, okay. and then you just go, your friends not looking, his mother is not looking, anybody's not looking, just go and grab two, three, okay, put two in the pocket and one you will eat, okay, that would be stealing. But if you tell your friend or you tell your friend's mama, then they might like give you the cookies. Sometimes your friends tell us that take whatever you want, okay, go bring, okay, like they say to us that like go bring, eat whatever you want to, okay, that time too you can do, okay, but not extremely, okay, not very extremely. So you cannot steal, but if you want something that you think you can get if you ask for it, then you ask for it, okay. Okay, now, okay, finished with the lesson. We have finished with this lesson, okay. Grammar portion was past participle and present participle, and we did all the exercises. Now what you have to do is check out the word meanings today, okay, check out the word meanings today of the chapter, all right, and tell me when can we take another test. We have taken the tiger chapter test, we did, okay. Then after that, what was the chapter after that, Edric?
Tiger of the Town, one test we have done, but two we have not done. One we
Two we have done one.
We
Yes.
we
So
did two,
Tiger,
right?
No, we have not done two, only one.
we did the chapter. We did Tiger Part 2. We have done it, but we didn't do the test of Tiger Part. We
Yes.
only did the test of Tiger Part 1. So now I'll be taking your test of Tiger Part 2. Then we have the Stonemason chapter, and after that we have this chapter, Atonement. So after Tiger 2, I will take Stonemason, and then I'll take Atonement test.
Okay.
Okay. This weekend, I'm planning for the Tiger Part 2. What do you think? What do you all think?
Monday or
Friday.
ma'am, Friday, I already have a test, so
You already have a test?
Mm.
Science, maths?
Huh?
In science, maths? Science or maths?
Science.
Science. Okay. So,
Monday.
Thursday, Monday.
Monday.
I am thinking to do it this week because we have like 3 tests pending now.
Ma'am, please do it on
So,
Monday. Do it on Monday, ma'am.
Saturday,
No, ma'am, Monday, ma'am.
Monday. Okay, then we'll do Monday. Okay. Let me know. Let me check the date with you so that on that date next week I can keep your test. 1 minute.
Yep.
I'm planning 16 Wednesday. Let's do Wednesday because it will be your holiday Wednesday. So because it will be a holiday, I can give you a test. Okay.
No, I don't want this on a holiday. Monday is fine, ma'am.
No. 16 I am going to give you a holiday actually.
Then tomorrow
Okay.
you're giving a holiday. Tomorrow also
Tomorrow also I'm giving a holiday because I have an exam tomorrow. I have to go for an exam tomorrow. So tomorrow will be a holiday, and 16 will be test of Tiger 2. Okay.
16th
Done.
is next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Yes.
Okay.
16th is
Ma'am,
next week Wednesday.
ma'am,
Monday we'll have class.
ma'am,
What, Edric?
but 16th also I have a test on science, on science test. 16th also.
16th also you have a science test.
Yes, 11th, 16th, and 17th I have science test.
11th, 16th, and 17th you have science test. Okay. Then Monday. It is
Okay.
Monday.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Monday, and but I'll take class on Monday. Okay. I think I'll be taking class on Monday and I'll be giving you test. Okay. Or we can do like class on Tuesday. Monday I'll take class. Tuesday I can keep the test. So you can send me the test till Wednesday. Okay,
Okay.
because Wednesday is your off.
Okay, then
Okay.
Okay.
Tuesday is fine.
Tuesday. 15th, Monday regular class. Tuesday also class. Okay. Then for Tuesday, else and test also, class will also be there. Then after the class, you'll have Wednesday off. So on Wednesday, you all can do test. Edric can do Tuesday. Amaze Megan can do Wednesday. Till Wednesday, you all can turn it in. Okay.
Okay. Also, ma'am,
So
tomorrow we have an off on home science and English, or only English?
yes, science and English both.
Okay.
Okay. Home science and English both will be you will be having an off tomorrow, and you will be having an off on 16th July. Home science and English both. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye.
Wait,
Bye.
tomorrow's okay. Yeah.
Tomorrow is a holiday. 8th, right? Tomorrow is a holiday.
Okay. Bye bye, ma'am.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, Henry.